Alright, so pretty much just gonna go back to the we're gonna go start the Kinrath cave actually, which is like over there. There's Dorala here. She's got a lot of Jedi stuff, but they are really, really costly. That's rather unfortunate. And we got some Kath hounds to deal with, so that should be fun.
Weakness is revealed. Prepare yourself.
Takes care of that. We got some more Kath hounds. This one's a horn Kath hound. I can't really speak today.
I shall honor them with battle. Soon you will know pain. A weakness is revealed. I shall honor them with battle.
Stop missing. Alright, Beasts can level up again. Wow. It's actually kind of surprising. How many of these Kath hounds are there? There's like a million of them.
You are no match for us.
That is so true.
A weakness is revealed.
Alright, time for some wide-ranging attacks.
A weakness is revealed.
That took care of that. I'm just gonna heal everybody up again. Okay, there's another camp here. Wonder who resides here. Oh, I see Mandalorians. Whatever. I don't really care about them right now. So alright, we gotta go to the Kinrath cave, which I think is actually on the other side of this. So let's go back through the courtyard. Or the Kunda Plains, my bad. And we should find the Kinrath cave pretty easily. Okay, well there's Kinrath here, so yay for that. Let's just Force Storm him. Force Storm is amazing, as always. There's a Kinrath all the way down there. And he's not even coming towards me yet, so... Force Storm does 70 damage. Yeah, these Kinrath don't really pose that much of a threat. It's the other Kinrath in the Kinrath cave that actually pose somewhat of a threat. And by a threat, I mean like, they are extremely hard to kill at some points. So you can play this game on difficult, and you choose Dantooine as your first planet. Yeah, good luck with that, because you don't have a lightsaber yet, that's for sure. Most people choose Dantooine as their first planet. The main reason is you get the special crystal that's unique to the Exile, and that really just like elevates your lightsaber in all aspects. So yeah, but I don't know. I kind of got tired of choosing Dantooine as my first planet because I don't know. Like it's just not all that great. I could just like deal with not having my own crystal for a little while. It's not that bad. So we've got Sadie here. There's a little quest you can do with, well not a quest, but a little influence opportunity you can have with either Atten or Beodur. But at this point in the game I just could care less about Beodur, so I'm not even going to bother. But we do get something good out of it.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out of here anyway. This is Kinrath territory.
So basically, we're going to obtain some kind of quest that involves atmospheric sensors, and we could pretty much just trade them to them for credits. That's basically the reward.
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened.
While you're looking into it,
I'm one of the Kunda militia. They need all the able bodies they can get. I was a Republic custom inspector before I came back home. Now I'm the closest thing the militia's got to an investigator.
do you suspect foul play?
I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our man just got sloppy. We really need those atmospheric sensors. I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye out for something,
What's an atmospheric sensor?
It's technical. I doubt you'd understand it. But I'd really appreciate your help. I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence of what happened here. But you might come across the atmospheric sensors. They have to be somewhere. If you find any of them, just come back here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you can find, even if they're broken.
See what I can do. So yeah, this guy sounds pretty desperate, assuming, like, I mean, he just said that he'd buy the atmospheric sensors even though they're broken, so... It can't simply just be, you know, atmospheric sensors. They must play some sort of role. But regardless, it doesn't really matter to us. So, yeah. And here we are, the Crystal Cave, not the Kinrath Cave. And I just don't know location names anymore. But anyways, point is, this is where we get our crystal. And this is also where we encounter Vrook. And as you'll soon see, he's quite an ass. So basically this mercenary can bypass the Kinrath without getting, you know, harmed by them. We could talk to him and ask him for stuff, but, you know, it's not really gonna matter. And look at that, atmospheric sensors. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Alright, let's get rid of these Kinrath. We're gonna be fighting a lot of these Kinrath. And as you can see, they just did like 7 damage in 1 hit. So, they do pose some sort of threat. Unfortunately. The good thing is we've got stasis fields, so they're not much of a challenge. Now they're frozen in stasis. So yeah, as I said before, if you do choose Dantooine as your first planet, and you're playing this on difficult, chances are you're not going to do too well.
I shall honor them with battle. Prepare yourself.
Well, that made short work of them, which is good. Saves me the trouble of having to deal with them. So we have some Gamma Power Gauntlets and an Advanced Repair Kit. We've got some more Kinrath. 69 damage, wow. Right, and these Kinrath don't really actually drop anything, so yeah. Okay, you got in stasis, so now you can't move, which gives me the opportunity to slice
I
the
shall make
dice.
this one see.
Beasts, get out of the damn way, let me hit him. Okay. Some more Kinrath this way. It's really in your best interest to defeat all the enemies in here. Just for the
A weakness is
experience.
revealed.
Some more Kinrath. Ah, come on. At least one of them got in stasis. Wow, more Kinrath. And now I'm stuck. Stuck again. Alright. Nikito soldier gloves. And this is where Rook and the others are. But we're gonna come here last because
Let us test ourselves.
we still have to get to the crystal cave. Technically we're in the crystal cave, but we haven't actually gotten to the crystal, like, place.
This one will fall.
And that's our, kind of like our main goal here. To get free lightsaber crystals. Hopefully they're actually good ones.
To battle.
Let's keep going. Use master speed to speed things up. Just a little bit. That's actually the entrance, so let's go this way. And let's go down this path since we haven't gone through it yet. We could talk to him and ask him about his little secret as to why the Kinrath don't harm him, but I could really care less. Because as you can see, towards me, the Kinrath don't really pose too much of a threat. So yeah. So once you get to the entrance of the crystal cave, I would recommend that you save. Especially if you're under leveled and you're playing it on difficult, and of course if Dantooine's your first planet that you visit after Telos. Well, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna play it safe.
You are no match for us.
Because there have been too many occasions where I didn't save and actually start the crystal cave all over again from the beginning. So that kind of sucks. And I see crystals already, which is good. Alright, so let's heal everybody up. Take a look at this rubble here. Here's the crystal cave, so let's save here. And let's head in.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
This place affects me strangely. There is a tingling in my forehead.
Echoes. I feel echoes of the Force here.
Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect Force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
Tell me more about these crystals.
The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
You said the crystals absorb the Force. I feel strange, but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force.
Okay. And here we have the cutscene with like a ton of Kinrath. So it really is ideal to save. So without further ado, let's just Force Storm everything, because that's all we do. So if you've got Force Storm, this is actually really easy. If you don't have Force Storm, this is actually going to be pretty hard. As you can see, they do a lot of damage. That guy, I think, just did like 90 in one shot, so yeah, it says a lot. So we just gotta destroy these Kinrath eggs, and of course, collect our crystals. We've got an Eralim crystal? I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it. Got a violet color crystal. Dash another one of these Kinrath eggs. Put one of those out. We've got a Damined crystal. So yeah, if you guys recall, our previous planet was Nar Shaddaa, and we sided with Gita. So once we get Dantooine completed, we'll be able to improve Gita's inventory. why aren't you slicing that? There we go. And of course, the only formation we haven't gotten is this one here. The glowing crystal formation. I wonder what's in here. It's such a mystery. We've got the Curia model crystal. That's awesome.
The crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed.
Yeah, it sure is. What does it mean?
The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber.
You don't say. Is the bond dangerous?
Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve.
Does the crystal feed off of the light side of the Force?
The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
I wonder why she didn't say light or dark, but she said dark or light. Weird placement of words, I think. So we've got our own crystal, finally. And it's already been auto-tuned to our alignment. So, I mean, if we change our alignment in any way, we'll have to ask Kreia to reattune it. But in my case, I'm not going to do that, because, I have light mastery right now. So, I mean, I tampered with the will. So that means I'm going to get dark side points. So I'm not sure if I need to reattune my lightsaber crystal. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out sooner or later. But without further ado, let's go back to where Rook is. We're going to have somewhat of a battle here. It shouldn't be a challenge, but I'm just going to save anyways. Just cause. And let's go. Master Rook. Blood and ass.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
I'm here to rescue the Jedi.
We are highly trained veterans, and you're just a settler with a toy blaster. We're taking the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa, and that is the end of that. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now.
You really want to pick a fight with me? I don't want to fight, but I can't let you take Rook to Nar Shaddaa.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
You call them men? They're like lizards. Everyone dies pretty quickly.
This is
Very quickly.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
You know, if it wasn't for the sake of advancing the plot, I wouldn't even care about you, Master Rook. So, yeah. I apologize for interfering. I was trying to help.
Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control of this system. Still, I'm surprised you were able to get this far. Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Okay, what should we do now?
I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment.
How can I help?
If you wish to